drama. Perfect. Everyone has slow, so get away there. That's it. Not taking any turns. Okay. Doesn't matter. Get out of here. Wow. Wow. Yes. Oh, yes. So guys, let's make a quick review before we finish, like I mentioned, on how we did so far and which characters were good and which were not. I just went in with characters that I brought up for Arena and that I happen to have the gear. First attack went slowly. The second, I could finish in 2 attacks, but I lost on purpose to rebuild cooldowns for everybody. Then I went in with global. Let's go to global. Okay, so I brought in Apocalypse Weaver, Gambit, Hulk, and where is he? Juggernaut Zombie. He was at 4 yellow when I brought him in, and first one here. It went very smoothly. No big problems with many attacks. Apocalypse did the heavy lifting. Gambit was great. Weaver was very nice. The other two helped with survivability, like everyone was protecting each other. The two people taunted. Hulk healed them a bit. I had him as a healer most of it. Yes. Weaver healed them. Apocalypse Special healed them. So it was protection back and forth, and it worked very well. And Zombie Juggernaut, yes, he was easy to die, and he was small for Dark Dimension, but he helped a lot. I built him up more for what he would do outside of Dark Dimension, and he was a cheap bio character that I happen to have his unique. I went in faster and have now a great war, especially, and Cosmic Crucible character at gear 18, and he's max. I have him as a striker normally, but I changed him to raider, so we got more vulnerables. He helped a lot. He put out slow to everyone. He was great, and Hulk was not also the best character. Sometimes he was spamming his abilities because he was dropping under 50% attack and then drop again. And he did some damage that way. He did some heals by healer, but apart from that, these two were my worst characters that I would replace first. Gambit was great with his pings and his damage, and he was very survivable. Weaver helped a lot. Apocalypse was Apocalypse. Cosmic went very smoothly. I'm very happy with the team I brought. Even Gamora, which I thought, see, I brought her in the previous Dark Dimension, Dimension 5, and she sucked in contrast with Eternals and other characters. But I had her skill gear and wasn't that interested in bringing other skill characters too much. And I had her unique. I already had her 1195, a 7 I actually pulled 2 diamonds, so she was like a very nice choice. And she was very fast, so she would prop a lot of castle pings and would hit the expose from Vol. Uh, and with her revive and everything, and her high health, and her passive that he heals after losing the charges, she was staying alive a lot, so she would prop other characters, other like pings from Castle and etc. The worst character I brought was how's it called? Photon. She was small for what she needed to do. She would die very quickly. Sometimes she would put like a blind or do a little bit of damage or put like some vulnerables in the field. I changed the Kank to Raider at the last node. Otherwise, he was as a striker. Uh, she wouldn't do too much. Like, okay, she was a cheap character that will bring me value long term, but she is probably at this side at least the first I would replace, not even Gamora. Uh, Paul was great with her percentile damage and her revives. Kang was amazing. Kessel was amazing. These 3 characters did like 90% of the lifting, and they're a great choice. And for the last cosmic node, which is this one, number 8, which many people have problems, I heard. I went in skeptical and cautious, so I resetted the first node and the first the beginning of the node until I killed Red Hulk, and then the second attack I did reset the node until I killed Apocalypse. So I never was with Apocalypse and Morgan, this deadly combo that I heard. And yes, Morgan was like a bitch. She was doing a lot of damage that you wouldn't expect with her special. She would basically kill 3 characters and leave 2 characters at 10% health. It was crazy. That's why it took me so many attacks. But with the first 3 attacks, I basically cleared like 2/3 of the node and then slowly killed characters around Morgan. And then we went in 5v4 with the one countless very low, and they did it with a 8 attack. We cleared it. It was a great team. I'm very happy about it. City was amazing. I made a video about this, so I'm not gonna go too much into detail, but Robbie was a big carry. Everyone was helping a lot with control, 3 ability blocks, a lot of blitz. Robbie was taking a million turns and deleting everybody. I basically one-shot every node. I just left the last node because it was very close to the reset that I would get another free attack. So I just lost and went in and cleared. Such an amazing team, so much control, termitary winds, ability blocks. Vulture was the second best, amazing, and the others they helped a lot. I'm not sure who I would replace first. Probably Heartlight. Heartlight was not adding a lot to the team, especially if you put like a star more on Craven. I think this team would be great. And 29 adds a lot of control and the vulnerables and defense zones, blitz for Robbie to hit, offense ups. He's a great character. He did a bit better than I expected. The surprise was Vulture, and this sim was great. I recommend it as it is, like, because Hardlight adds into Arena, or generally it's a very nice character outside of Dark Dimension. All of them are. And then we went in with Legendary. A great team, amazing. I think it's the best choice. I don't know what Nick Fury would add more, maybe a little bit of survivability. I don't know. I really like this team. Omega Red with his percentile damage, but he was probably the worst of the five that I replaced first. He was very great, and but he was a bit slow and didn't do a lot of damage when his attacks were on cooldown. Black Cat was probably the best character, but the Sinister Six, Superior Six characters were great. Nova was very nice, but I expected a bit more from him. I would say the second best was Doc Ock with so much survivability, termitary wines from his summon from Shocker. I also did one shot the second node, and where are we? The third I did two shot, and this I probably will two shot. But and I don't even have the force on Doc Ock because I'm saving them for Skrull. I will definitely do certainly his. I don't remember what his passive does, but I think it's great. But certainly his special, and I think it's passive. And I also have only the special on Goblin, but they were a great combo. Just Goblin is a bit liable to, because he's at 5 red, he's a bit liable to die he quicker, but he does so much Termitary Wine, defense down, it's amazing. And here with uh, Apocalypse was a big car, of course, followed closely by a Black Cat. A Superior 6 did a lot. When I cleaned up, I thought that percentage damage would be better from Omega Red, but then I kind of missed them vulnerables. And I thought that with Termitary Wines and everything, Goblin would be a better choice. So I brought them on the second node. Here is a annoying wave with all the first node. I just, because it's very recent, I reset until I killed a Quicksilver. I saved the Apocalypse Ultimate until Quicksilver spawned and made sure I attacked him while he had defense down from Goblin probably, and then it went great. The second node, you have the Black Order people spawn in, and I kept it because I did a couple of resets and pulled all of them up, their abilities. So I would definitely recommend these people. I don't think you need any horseman right now that you have Goblin and the beast that is Doc Oak, and Black Cat is a big carry. Yeah, I can imagine what would happen if I bring her to 7 red. Nova is nice.